Hello, and welcome to this episode of Flight School. We have our very special guest today, Deputy of Cultural Development, Che Anderson.
How's it
Che,
going?
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You ready to take a flight?
Let's do it.
All right, start with the first one on the left. This is our Mass Hole Lager. This is definitely one of our crushable beers.
Oh yeah.
This is a go-to.
Yeah. That's a good summertime beach beer right there.
Absolutely. So, tell me what is a Deputy of Cultural Development?
So it is a new role. Brand, I'm the first person to have this role in the city. And I think that just from my passion about arts and culture and working closely with the cultural development office in the city manager saw an opportunity for me to work more closely with them, particularly around a new cultural plan. And so it is my responsibility to work with our cultural officer and the people in the office to help push forward our cultural plan between now and 2029.
That sounded so legit. Nailed it. Yeah. So we can jump to the next one. This is actually the special one. This is the powwow beer.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, so this is a Czech pale lager. It's going to have like a sweetness to it, and we actually use Mandarin Bavaria, which is a hop that gives like kind of a pineapple-y and citrusy flavor too. So,
Okay.
you ready?
Let's
Dig
go.
in. All right.
Let's do it.
You're the first non-brewery person to try this, actually.
Oh, dude, this makes me so happy. Oh, that's so cool, bro. Every year since we started working with you guys on the powwow beer, the artists come in and just lose it. That like they have a design in a can and they have a beer for them to drink. It's been like the most amazing partnership.
I'm most excited about this one. I think this is going to be the one that crushes.
Oh,
this year.
I'm gonna have at least a few cases. So.
All right, so tell me, speaking of powwow,
Yes.
Yeah, how did powwow get to Worcester?
I'm gonna try to make it a shorter story. The city started an initiative around public art, around murals, and they had an idea to do like a mural a year over 3 years. But a couple of us in the city said, you know what, if one is this impactful, what happens if we do 10 at a time? And then we thought, if we do it in one area, we can get more people walking around, and that helps with like ideas about public safety. So we were like, you know what, we're gonna do 10 murals in 10 days. We ended up doing 17, and there was so much energy after the first year, it sort of just grew. It allowed us to stand alone as Worcester.
Yeah.
Right, like we're part of this international festival, but we weren't, the suburb of Boston. It wasn't Powwow New England. It was Worcester's thing, and that's just been such a fun project to work on.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next guy. We got Don't Worry IPA.
Okay.
A little bit higher in ABV, a little bit higher in our IBUs. Definitely a hoppier beer. Yeah, you got to smell it
I'm
first.
just gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing here.
All right, so Deputy of Cultural Development.
Yes.
What is your dream cultural development for Worcester? What you could
man.
carte blanche, no budget, no red tape, no anything.
I want to figure out artist live workspace in our city. I know there's like a big push for that in our states and around the country, but I'd love to figure that out. We have so many big warehouse spaces with high ceilings and amazing sort of spaces to put floor to ceiling windows. I would love to create artist communities where people can go in, live for a subsidized amount of money, and be creatives, and not have to worry about just pushing out work for the sake of making money, but can like really go through their artistic process and build. I think that would be amazing for our city, for us to figure out how to do that.
You have very attainable dreams. I'm gonna tell you that. All right, here we go. Last one.
All right.
It's a big boy.
All right.
Spies Like Us.
Okay.
Yeah, Russian Imperial Stout. You're gonna get some chocolate. You're gonna get some coffee. This is definitely one you want to have like earlier in the night.
Fair.
You don't want to be ending the night with this one.
Fair.
So let's dig in. That'll get you going.
That it will.
All right, so noted bodega expert.
I do love bodegas, yes.
What is the best thing to get at 2 o'clock in the morning at a bodega?
Best thing to get at any time. 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, Tuesday, whatever. Chopped cheese. Period.
All right.
New York Bodega, chopped cheese, or John DeMoca Bodega chopped cheese saved my life. It is a go-to classic. If I was gonna die tomorrow and someone said, you can have whatever you want for your last meal, chopped cheese makes that list.
For the uninitiated, explain what is a chopped cheese.
A chopped cheese is kind of like a Philly cheesesteak, but instead of the steak strips or steakums or whatever it is they use there, you get ground beef. And so it's especially seasoned, like you can't just duplicate the seasoning, but you put that on a roll and it is heavenly. It is as though whatever deity you worship is speaking to you through your taste buds. That good.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, let's get out of here. Congratulations, you have completed flight school.
Oh,
You can go flying after this.
thank you.
So now, get your plug in. Whatever
Okay.
you want to talk about, go for
All
it.
right. The city of Worcester has a lot of great things happening right now. From visual art things like a powwow to groups that work with kids like Main Idea or Artreach to people that are just making you laugh all the time like Woo and Nanny. And so for anyone watching this, I just want you to get out of your home, whatever that may be, and just check out the cool things Worcester has to offer. Because there's so much of it, and there's something happening every night. And if you don't know, stumble upon a random place and find it, because it's everywhere. So that's what I got.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
it. Anytime.
All right.
All right.
We good.